Okay, teachers, let's talk about talking points. You can go online to talkingpoints.org, or you can go get the app, which is really handy. Once you set up an account, which is free, and they'll walk you through setting up your profile, after you set that, this is what your home screen will look like. In your home screen, the first thing you'll need to do is add your contacts. Okay, those are your students. Now, if you already have contact through them, you can invite them by a code, or if you have their telephone numbers and you're trying to contact them for the first time, add the contacts yourself. Okay, and then you'll put their student name, the person that you're contacting, if that is a different person, like say you're contacting their mom or their uncle or their grandma, and then you'll have to put the relationship to the student of this contact person, the language that they speak. That's really important. When you select the language, whatever language you select, make sure you push done after you select it. Okay, otherwise it's just going to revert back to English. And then, of course, you need to have their telephone number. Now, remember with talking points, when it contacts them, it's going through just a randomly generated number, so it's not using your cell phone number. That's a really, really nice thing. I'm going to go back and use a sample student that I already put in, and I was practicing with a little bit. Let me pull up his profile so you can see what it would look like. Okay, so he's in my class, and I just did the contact name was the mom, and I put my own phone number. You guys are welcome to call me on this phone number too. And then I chose German as the language just because I have the keyboard for that on my phone. Okay, let's go back a minute, and I want to send him a message. Okay, I can just down the bottom, just like you do any text message, you can introduce yourself. And then what I like to do in the very first one is I want to send them the link to the Talking Points for Parents. And the way I got this link is I simply went out of this and I went to my internet browser and I just looked up Talking Points Parents.app.link. Okay, and then I copied that. Right, you can do the same thing on your personal computer too. I copied that and then put that in my first message. You can put it at the beginning. You can write something in front of it. You can introduce yourself. You do want to keep it short because the very first one comes as a text message, and it might take multiple boxes when they translate it because it translates kind of big sometimes. Let me just ESL teacher. It will translate it to whatever language you selected. I'm going to send this to my phone and then show you on my phone what it looks like from the parents. Please contact. Nope. My closer would help if I could spell. This app. Okay. So, and then I'm going to push the button. Okay. Been practicing a little bit. Okay, so I think you just heard it. Let me stop it on here. Okay, so here's the message that the parents just sent me in German. Here it is in English, saying I need help because I can't read English. Okay, that's what I just wrote in German. You see how cool that is? And then you can just text back and forth. That's the simplest version. Now let's go back.